Hey, am I live? Hey guys, how are you? It's Monday. It's time to be live. I love my lives on Mondays. Can you tell we're in a different room today? Yeah. We are in my craft space. Oh, sorry. Just moving my drills. Excuse the cough. I have a cough. It is not the thing. I did test. But yeah, we're in my craft space. Don't look at this wall. I'm trying to keep my body here so you don't see the mess. I have my room back. I do have, or I'll move a little bit. You can see there's a bunch of stuff piled up against this wall, including my cane, which I'm using, but I have a wall full of junk here still that I need to go through. But for the most part, the room is clear. So I'm really excited. So I thought I would come film in here today because there's a lot of natural light in this room. So yeah. I am working on Warm Witch still. It's week 5, or maybe we're going into week 6. I don't have a calendar near me. But yeah. So that's exciting. I am about, I'd say 3/4 of the way done. I have 2 more rows to go, or 2 more columns to go, however you want to say it. I'll show you. Ooh, I just hope I don't break my shelf that I have the phone on is real weak. All right, so let's see. Oh, okay, so I have this much to go. These two strips to go, or columns, or whatever you want to call them. See, that's it. This one and this one. So I'm getting real close. I'm excited. I thought I would be further along, but Saturday I was basically in bed with a cough and cold and the whole 9. So had I worked on a Saturday, I would have had more done. Anyway, you don't want to see my stomach. Trust me. Let's get the camera. Sorry, I hope I didn't make you dizzy. So that was a little glimpse of more of my craft stuff. There's a lot of it in a small space. A lot of stuff, small space. There's my fox diamond painting and some wreaths that I made. So yeah, just a quick glimpse. But how's everybody doing? Excuse me. I know that Floyd, get down. The cat loves this room too because of the light, and he can sit in the window, so he's always in here. I had put on the thing that I wanted to do some fall questions or fall trivia. So I have a bunch of fall trivia here that we can do when people come by, but I'll keep that for when people get here. So yes, let's see, what else can I tell you? I don't want to tell you too much because then when you watch my whipping chat, you're going to be like, you already said that. So sorry, I'm just getting a cough drop. Oh, so I watched Randa's video this morning, and it was so nice to see her with her ring and everything. She's so happy, so I'm so happy for her. That was really cool. I watched that for a little bit this morning when I was diamond painting. And then I spent the rest of the morning working on a website, which then I clicked exit in the wrong spot. I had 4 windows open. 2 I had been working on earlier. And then I had 2 more open, which you should never do. And I should know that. Luckily, it's a website for myself, so I don't have a client like yelling at me, which is a good thing. I haven't had a client in probably 2 years now, but so I spent like 4 hours this morning working on it. and then all of my changes got messed up and they're not there anymore. So when I get off a live today, I'm going to have to go deal with that. But for now, I'm going to focus on diamond painting. I do have my diamond paintings in the room, and I do want to show you guys. We had been talking about it last week. If I can move some things around. This is my Elizabeth Ward container that I talked about. I still haven't filled it, but I love it. I'm going to fill it with, I think I'm going to leave Chakra back here and probably put the gingerbread house diamond painting in the other room. So I'll probably put Chakra in here. I think there's 64 colors in that one. But this comes with labels in case your kit doesn't have labels. So there's 2 sheets of labels. And I'll probably do like a short video just showing how this kit comes or what's in here. So there's 82 of these little containers. And like I said, Chakra has 64 colors, I believe. So I think I'm going to use this for Chakra. Unless gingerbread has more than that, but I really can't imagine gingerbread having more than 64 colors, but it's possible. I'm trying to see. It's up there, but I don't want to get it. So we'll see. So while I was sitting here waiting for the live to start, I had a vision of what I'm going to do for storage in this room. I have been trying to figure it out, and it's been like ridiculous trying to figure it out because I have no idea what I want to do. So I think I figured it out. I think what I'm going to do is I have like a probably 18-inch section where I can do floor to ceiling shelves. So I think I'm going to do floor to ceiling metal shelves, you know, those units, in that 18-inch space. That way I can put a bunch of stuff there, and then just have one high shelf that I can put stuff on for the rest of the space, so that I can leave a little bit of open space on the floor here, like underneath my whiteboard, like right over in this space. I really don't want to have too much going on over here, so that I can wheel my chair around when I'm sewing. So, speaking of sewing, for those of you that sew, what do you do with all your extra fabric? I have bins and bins and bins of little pieces of fabric that I said I was going to sew, and I have not touched it. And now I'm like, do I just get rid of it and give it to somebody who's going to sew it faster than I will, or that I don't even know if I'll ever sew it? So I have that to figure out. So, yeah. Excuse me. So I think I'm going to turn the camera down now and kind of work on, Warm Witch for a little bit, and I'll see if anybody comes in. And then if somebody comes by, we'll do, sorry for the crinkling, I really need another throat lozenge. If anybody comes by, we'll do the summer trivia. So right now you'll have like a bunch of, I wish I had some music that wasn't copyrighted. So yeah, we'll just hang out. I guess if you come to rewatch the live and see nothing's going on, you can just turn it off. Right? I'm going to have to try a different time. Maybe next week I'll try a different time slot. Isn't she coming out pretty? I can't wait to get to her face. And it's like right here. It's so close. So did anybody see the Harvest Moon this week? It was this week, wasn't it? It was like a couple of nights ago. I didn't get a chance to go up and look at it. But I saw some pretty cool images online. Oops. So you know what? Since I don't have anybody here, maybe I'll make this like my whip-in chat for the week. I'll just change it after it posts and make it my whip-in chat. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. And if somebody comes by, I can always alter it. But let me just start telling you what's been going on, because I don't want to leave you kind of bored. So last week was my birthday. Yeah, Tuesday was my birthday. I think I put up my whip-in chat on Tuesday. I did my whip-in chat. I did something weird like that. So Tuesday night, which was the night of my birthday, I was driving somewhere and my car decided to stop working. And luckily, I had it in a spot where I could get it to a curb and leave it there. So my car decided to take a dump. And it just died, which was not very nice of it at all. So it sat there Tuesday night. It sat there Wednesday. Wednesday, I was finally able to have somebody go look at it to see if we could get it jumped or something. And it couldn't be jumped. It wasn't the battery. It was starting, but it wasn't drivable. I don't know. I don't know anything about cars. So basically, Tuesday, which was my birthday, I was angry, came home, just got pizza, got a ride home, got pizza, had a cake. So I'm very grateful that had a cake waiting for me at home. So that was really nice. So had cake and pizza, and got mad about my car, but got over it because what can you do, right? So did that. And then Wednesday looked at the car couldn't do anything. Thursday had to have my car towed back to my house. So basically I was in the house Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, other than going to look at the car and see what we could do with the car. Friday, started getting estimates on parts and ordering parts from the auto store. But because my car is so old, found out it was going to take a couple of days for the parts to get here. And didn't know if said parts were going to fix the car. So basically sat, hoped, and prayed that the parts were going to fix my car. But that gave me a lot of time to diamond paint and things like that. Basically, I sat in the house, though, and I watched movies, diamond painted, and just did nothing because that's what I wanted to do. So it actually turned out nice to have that little bit of a break. And I think my body was saying, or the universe was telling me, you've been sick. You've been pushing yourself too hard. You won't stop. You ended up in the emergency room last week. You still didn't stop. So now we're going to take your car away from you. And how are you going to get out of the house? You can't get out of the house now. You have nowhere to go. You have no place, no means of transportation. So basically, I think that was the universe's way of telling me to stop. And then the universe gave me a cold. So I was like, all right, on top of everything, I got a cold that I wasn't sure if it was the vid. So basically, I stopped. And Saturday and Sunday, I spent in bed or on the couch just watching movies, and basically Hallmark movies, and watching the series on Netflix. I think I've mentioned it before. We are hooked right now on Dynasty. And we're just coming into season 5, and that's the last season. So now I need something else to watch. But let's go back to the car. The car is fixed. Yay. The part that we ordered did fix it. It's the same part that I replaced on my car last month, though. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm just hoping and praying that my car stays, lasts for a bit longer, because I can't do a new car right now. So that's that. And then Sunday morning, I got up and I decided to make something that my grandmother used to make, that only she used to make, that every time I mention it to somebody, they're like, I've never heard of that, and they can't even comprehend what it is. So basically, what it is, and let me know if you've heard of this or if you've ever experienced this food, because my grandmother's mother, so my great-grandmother, made this during the Depression. And I wanted to make it because we're having a memorial mass for my grandmother on Saturday. And then we're having dinner at my father's house. So I thought it would be nice if I made it for him, because only my grandmother has ever made it, and no one in the family has the recipe but me. So my father doesn't even know that I have the recipe, I don't think. So I wanted to test it out on Sunday. And so I made it, and it tasted exactly like how my grandmother used to make it. So I think I did something right. So what it is basically, they're called egg things. Have you ever heard of egg things? I'm not going to give you the recipe because, yeah, I don't know. I don't feel I'm not going to share the recipe. But it was a Depression era meal that my great-grandmother used to make, because it was full of protein. It could be disguised as meat in a sauce. So it's a dozen eggs, a bunch of herbs, and a bunch of other things. And you basically make it like a crepe and roll it and cut it up and stick it in the sauce. And it is the most delicious thing in the world. And holy cow, was it amazing. And I made it on Sunday with my grandmother's sauce, and it was the best thing ever. So I'm so looking forward. Today's Monday. So I'm so looking forward to making it again on Saturday. And I can't wait for my father to have it and see if he thinks it tastes like my grandmother's. Because when I had it, I was like, oh my gosh, this tastes exactly like grandma's. So that was fun. So that was like the first time I had really cooked something in a long time. And I don't know, I was just feeling inspired to cook. So that was pretty cool. And like I said, this morning I was working on a website for myself, not craft related. It's a different website, and it's coming along pretty good. I gotta roll this. I'm ready to go to the next section. Do I have scissors? I have to have scissors in here. Yes, I do. So I'm kind of excited about that. So, yeah, things are moving along. It seems like it's beautiful out. I have this window open just a little bit, and the breeze feels really good. Okay, I'm not going to be able to split this. I don't have a razor in here. But I wonder if I could use... I'm going to have to be creative now. Oh! Okay, I'm going to have to be creative. Maybe I can use this to just score it. Let's see. I think it might work. I don't want to go all the way through anyway, right? I think that might have worked. Let's see. And not so much. All right. Let's see. You would think I would have a razor in a sewing room, right? Oh, not so much. Let's see. Nope. Nope, it cut through the washi. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. You're not watching me anyway. You're watching the canvas. And I don't want to use a rotary cutter on it because I don't want to cut through the canvas. So let's see what we can do. Oh, that hurts. Blades. Ah, blades. I knew I had blades in here somewhere. I have blades, but the point is not to cut myself when I'm doing this. Okay, hold on. This is like the craziest live I've ever done. I'm new to lives, so you gotta bear with me, but it's pretty crazy live right now. Alright. Okay, scooching back. Alright, so I found blades. I just gotta figure out how to open them. Oh, okay. Alright. They're in like some kind of safety box. I'm not sure how to open them. I guess that's the point of a safety box, to keep people out that don't know how to open them, right? Alright, let's see. Oh my god. I am so gonna hurt myself right now. Do you see what I'm using? Like, what? What am I doing? Oh god. Please tell me that worked. Ooh, that worked. Alright, guys. Have you ever... What's the craziest thing you've done to score and cut to get your canvas set up? What's the craziest thing you've used? Like, I just used that blade and should not have used it raw like that. Not in a case or safety enclosure. What's the... No, I just dropped the thing. What is the craziest thing you've used? Or unsafest, I guess you should say. Please don't do what I just did. I have like an irrational fear of rotary cutters because when I was cutting fabric one day, I sliced my finger. And then my father-in-law, God rest his soul, I went into him and I was like, I need help. I just sliced my finger. Do you think I need to go to the emergency room? Can you help me clean it? And he was like, yeah. He was like, come here. And he dumped pure alcohol on my finger that was bleeding. Like, hello? Like, you don't do that. So I always remember that he did that to me, and I laugh. But now I have a fear of, like, rotary cutters because I know how painful it can be. They're like surgical incisions when that happens. So anyway, all right, got this part ready to go. So I'm going to turn the whole canvas around. Yes. We are ready to rock and roll with her. I'm so excited. So now I have to make a decision if I am... Uh-oh. Guys, as I'm doing this, I see that diamonds are coming off of the canvas onto my surface here. That's not a good thing. Oh, that's really not a good thing. Uh-oh. All right, so now I have a decision to make which way I'm going to put the light box. Do I want to do it this way and just work this way, this way, this way, this way now? I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to work on this section right here and then go up to this one and then here and like do up and down for the rest of the canvas. So let me get that set up. Give me a minute to set that up. Better stop humming. I don't even know what I'm humming. I don't want to get copyright struck. I'm just humming like random stuff. All right, there we go. I think this is going to work perfectly. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to grab it right there. And we should be able to take this one and grab it right here. And then I'm going to work up and down. Perfect. Okay. That's perfect. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do it here. Because this desk does not... Okay. I'm not sure if you can see it, but let me show you. You see this opening here? This is a sewing desk. This is where you put your machine and your machine drops. So this sewing desk, this is my sewing desk rather. And so my sewing machine is on the desk with the diamond painting at this point. And I'm not sure, oh, I didn't want to do that. I'm not sure everything's going to fit. But we're going to try. So let's get diamond painting, shall we? All right, let's go with one. One is my favorite, 310. Let's outline everything. I love 310. Oh my gosh, I get so bored of 310. Anybody else get bored of 310? 310 is like my nightmare. Like, it makes everything pop, but I get so dang bored with it. Let's do 310 and 310. All right, so I think that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 5. Am I right? Yes, I'm right. Okay. We're going to go with 310. So let's see. I'm trying to think what I want to make for lunch after I get off of here. I don't know why this... Do you see the way this is all bubbled? I don't know why this is all bubbled on me. It should be straight. Very strange. Maybe you have to do it this way. Let's try grabbing it up top. Yeah, that works better. Okay. All right. Oh, there's a lot of black in this one because or actually not a lot of black, a lot of the dark gray color, which is 3771, I believe. Yeah, 3371. Because we're getting into her witch's hat now. Awesome. All right, here we go. Can't wait to see her witch's hat done. So, let's see, what else could I tell you? I don't know what else I could tell you, really. So, the car, the food, that was awesome. Oh, I made an apple pie yesterday. That was really good. I haven't made... That was also my grandmother's recipe, but that's like a basic staple. Like, I've been making that one for years. That wasn't anything special. Like, her egg thing's are her thing. It was just an apple pie. But it was really good. I haven't had an apple pie yet this season, but did the apple pie. That was yummy. Now it's like, what am I going to make to beat the egg things and sauce? But after I was done cooking, I was so exhausted that, like, my knee gave out and I was done. So it's too much for me to cook a lot of the time. So I need more crock pot recipes that are delicious, which is hard to come by, I find. Because most crock pot recipes are made to be, like, super soupy. So, like, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like super soupy stuff, if that makes sense. Super soupy, super soupy. Say that 5 times fast. Super soupy. I don't like stuff that's been sitting and soaking all day. Like, the vegetables get mushy, and I'm just not into that. So I gotta find other stuff that I can make in the crock pot. Besides mushiness. Yeah. So maybe that'll be my goal. I still have a whole bunch of videos to catch up on. Like I said, I watched Randa's this morning. I think she's the only video I've watched in probably a week. No, that's a lie. I watched Bev B's last week. And I watched Katie's and Lindsay's Emerald Fairy Lights. But for the most part, it's just like, I don't know. Even though I'm not doing anything, I find the times disappearing quickly. Oh, and I watched Scarlett's Little Crafty Corner. I've been watching a lot of her stuff. She's doing a lot of different stuff on her channel that's pretty nifty. Nifty, what am I, a 50s housewife? I don't know where that word came from. So, my left hand just wants to stay on camera today. Usually I have it hidden. No, I was really worried about how her legs were going to look. Or her skin tone. I was worried it was going to be too orangey, but it's really not. I can't wait to get her finished. And I'm looking forward to de-kitting her. I have not de-kitted a painting in probably 9 months because I'm halfway through most of my paintings. I haven't finished one in a while. And I will be throwing her drills out. I don't want diamond drills to become what scrap fabric has become, which is just filling up drawers. So unless somebody can tell me a good reason, a really good reason, to save the drills, I'm going to just be tossing them. Like, I know everybody says, well, if you're missing them, you can replace them, but something other than that. Give me something else. I might save them. Oh my goodness. Lot of blacks. Black drills in here. I'm kind of sorry I started with the black color because it's going to take me forever. At least if I started with something that didn't have a lot, I could be like, I finished my color. Oh well. So what, has anybody bought any new kits? That's what I'd like to know. I have not purchased anything since probably 3 months ago. Maybe 4. But I'm curious because I've seen they're putting out a lot of stuff lately. It's Diamond Art Club I'm talking about. And I've seen a lot of other companies putting nice diamond paintings out. Like, I've seen a lot of people buying stuff from Jaded Gem Shop. And I'd like to buy something from her eventually, but right now I'm at my limit. I have 11 diamond paintings, I think. And I don't want to go. I don't want to go above that. I know that seems like such a tiny number for some people, but I don't want to go above it. I got this thing. Once I get down to maybe like 4, I'll buy again. Once 4 are waiting for me, I'll buy. Come on. Gots to put the stuff in the gotta put the patty wax in the single placer. I've been going through so much excuse me, so much wax in my single placer. It's ridiculous. Much better. I had put yesterday, I put pink wax in my single placer. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. I can't give you an answer, to be honest. But I just put pink wax in my single placer. And that was a weird thing to do. Because I have so many other waxes that I can use that are so much better than pink wax. And I stuck the pink wax in the single placer. Well, there we go. Yikes. Okay. Oops. So I've been listening to a series of books that's very in with the season, I guess. I think they mentioned it. It's called I'm trying to pull it up. Why can't I find it? They are called I think it's the Bad Witch series. I think that's what it's called. I can't find it on my iPad for some reason. Oh wait, here we go. It's called the Beechwood Harbor Witch series. It's Danielle Garrett. And the whole series is called the Beechwood Harbor Witch series. And there are like 20 books, I think. And they're on audiobooks. And so I've been listening to them, and they're really good. So I listen to them in the car, and I listen to them sometimes when I'm diamond painting. And they're just like cheesy kind of books about a witch who lives in a small community, and she's just trying to do her thing, and she helps a local policeman solve, or a local PI solve some crimes. Of course, this crime follows her everywhere she goes. So it's just a cute little series of books following a witch around, and I thought it was cute for this time of year. So I've been listening to that. I know people are talking about what audiobooks they're listening to. I just needed an escape to listen to something. And I usually listen to, like, I guess what you would call self-help books. Not really self-help, but like wellness books. Stuff on like alternative medicine and things like that. So these are just kind of a get out of your head type book, and they're cute. I like them. So if anybody likes that kind of stuff, I recommend them. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I swear, if you could be, yeah, let's put it this way. If you could be any witch in fiction, who would you be? I'm going to put that out there. If you could be any fictional witch, who would you be? It could be a wizard, too. A witch or a wizard. Or a warlock, I guess. Who would you be? Oh, I just looked in the camera and realized what I'm working on. I'm working on her hair over here. I just looked at my iPad. I didn't realize when you're close up on the image, you can't tell what you're working on. But now I see it. I would be, I'll tell you who I would be. If I could be any fictional witch, I wouldn't be Hermione. I wouldn't be the one from Bewitched. So what is it, Samantha? I would be Cassie Nightingale from The Good Witch on Hallmark. I love that series, and I love that she has Belle Book and Candle. I would be that. When I was growing up, my girlfriend Jen and I wanted to open up that shop where I would be doing candles, tarot, all that fun stuff, potions. She would be doing floral stuff, and then we would have a coffee shop attached to it where we sold coffee. So it would be like basically like it would be a big center where you could go in. On one side you could buy flowers and stuff, and then there would be a coffee shop in the middle, and then you could go to the other side and you could buy books, you could buy candles, potions, lotions, all that kind of stuff. And she would help out in that, candles, lotions, and stuff. But I would not go in the floral center because no. I think she would have struck me down if I did. But these days, when I arrange floral arrangements, I always look up to heaven and I'm like, hey, Jen, how you like this one? And I think she would be proud of me. I think I'm getting pretty good at my floral arranging. So, but I would love to be Cassie Nightingale. I could watch that series and those movies. I could watch over and over and over again. So yeah, I love getting lost in that fiction. Have you guys seen the new Hocus Pocus movie? I haven't seen it yet. I was gonna watch Hocus Pocus 2 and Practical Magic. Practical Magic I watch every year. I was gonna watch Hocus Pocus 2 and Practical Magic over the weekend, and for some reason my Disney subscription would not load. I have the add-on Disney subscription to Hulu. I added it on so that I could watch not Practical Magic, so I could watch the Hocus Pocus 2, and it's not working. So I didn't watch it yet. I'm excited to watch it, though. I guess I'm going to be contributing to the Portals of Hell opening. Did you guys see that? There was a Texas mother that said that you shouldn't watch it because that's what was going to happen. They're trying to open the portals of hell. I don't know. I don't want to get into all that, but I thought that was pretty crazy. But I don't want to get into that on here. But anyway, let's get back to the fun Halloween stuff. I have another Halloween diamond painting that I thought for sure by now I would be done with this one and I would be working on that one. And it's a cute gnome one, but I'm not going to get to it this year. Because when I finish this one, I'm Halloween out, even though I haven't done anything for Halloween. I just want to go full-blown Christmas. Either Christmas or chakras. And I think it's going to be jumping into chakras in one room and Christmas in the other. Because I need color. So, I think Halloween, my dear, will have to wait for the next year. And I didn't even put out my Black Cat Halloween diamond painting from last year. That's why I feel like they need to be framed. Yes. I'm coming to that conclusion that they need to be framed, but who has the room for all that framed stuff in an apartment? I know I don't. So, I don't know. Maybe the metallic frames? I'm kind of going back and forth. I'm like, maybe the metallic frames will work because you can take things out and put them in easier, and then I can just swap out the diamond paintings that are in the frames. I don't know. Do you have the metallic frames? If you do, is that the case? Like, is it easy to swap out the paintings? Because I'm thinking, hear me out. I'm thinking, and if you got through this whole live or whip and chat or whatever it is, thank you so much. If you watch the replay, or I see somebody's watching now. I see 2 people are here. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. My thought process is on the frames. If I can get magnetic frames that work, maybe I can put like themed holiday or seasonal paintings out right outside my front door under, like, there's like a little tiny awning under the awning in those magnetic frames, and maybe that'll work. I don't know. And then if it's easy to swap them, I could just swap them as the seasons go by. And it will be easy to remember. Because I totally blanked out on putting the Black Cat out this year. I guess there's still time. Halloween didn't happen, right? Maybe I can stick them somewhere. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so stuffy again. Weird. Live chat. Okay, I'm in live chat now. Weird. Okay. So there's two. Okay. Feels like right here there's glue missing. You see how? You probably can't see it, but my diamond painting pen is slipping so easily. I don't know how much time I'm going to have left when I get off of live to work on this today, because I really want to get that website fixed. But I also really want to spend time on this diamond painting. There's not enough time in the day. I really want to get this section done today. All right, we got 2. So, oh, I ordered. Sorry, my phone's going off. I ordered groceries from ShopRite, and they want me to verify that they want to swap something out. Fun stuff. Why do they never have thin cut chicken? Every single time there's a problem with the chicken. I don't understand. I really don't. I miss being able to grocery shop. I can't walk around the stores that much anymore, so I do my shopping like where it just gets picked up. And every time ShopRite is out of freaking chicken. They're like, we don't have any chicken. You have no chicken in the shop, in all of ShopRite. You have no chicken. They're like, no, we have nothing to substitute it with. All right, there. So annoying. Anyway, sorry about that. Thanks for listening to me complain about that. I didn't mean to complain on camera. So, I feel like once her face is done, I'm going to be so happy. Nessa, is that you lurking? I doubt it's you. But is it? I think you would have said something if you were here. Oh, gosh, the sniffles. I'm so sorry, guys. Sniffles are ridiculous today. I was acting like such a baby yesterday. I literally just sat there and was like, why can't I get rid of these sniffles? And was like crying. So maybe what I'll do is, since I didn't do the fall trivia questions and things that I had, maybe what I'll do is I'll either save them for next week, or maybe I'll do like a I'm trying to think. Maybe I can do a doing them like that wouldn't work. I was gonna say maybe I could come on and do them like just ask you the questions and give you the answers, but that kind of won't work. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe next week I'll change my time and see if there are more people around. Like maybe next week I'll be like, all right, I'm coming on at 7:00 on Tuesday. I'd say Monday, but I have to go for a sleep study. So unless you guys want to be in the room with me, I could do that. They say it's like a hotel room. I don't know. I've never done one before. They're like, it's like a hotel room. Bring your pajamas and, hang out. Okay, all right. So unless you guys want to come to the sleep study with me, maybe like Tuesday Beth goes on. Maybe like Wednesday. I don't know who goes on Wednesdays. I can't keep up. Maybe Wednesday or Thursday. No, not Thursday. Maybe Wednesday. I'll be like, let's do a live, and I'll just pop on like suddenly I'm live type thing and try and do it that way. But for now, this was kind of my whip and chat and a live combined, since I didn't do the live trivia. So I don't think I'm going to come on to do a whip and chat this week. I think I'm just going to label this my whip and chat for the week. Since there was no interaction on it. But it's all good. Thank you for watching the replay. I love everybody. I'm sorry for all the sniffles. When I see you guys again, maybe I will be done with Warm Witch. You never know. I will have my Friday finds video, just so you know, because I'm not going to be doing the weapon chat. I will have a Friday finds video this week. I have no idea who's going to be on it. I haven't done anything towards it yet because I've been kind of in that sick zone. But I will have something for you. So look out for that. And what else can I tell you? Look out for that. I'm going to do a short on the Elizabeth Ward container. And the further I get along in my craft room, I will do something on the craft room. All right, guys, I'm going to take off. Have a wonderful day. Be blessed, be happy, and be creative. Take care.